All right, in this episode of Learning Math by Mistakes, I have a figure on the screen and we're going to dilate it with the scale factor of 2/3. So let's talk about that scale factor of 2/3. So the first thing that comes to mind is that this scale factor here of 2/3, if you write that as a decimal, is equal to 0.6 repeated. So my first question is, thinking about this figure over here on the screen, is it going to get bigger and smaller? And because 0.6 repeated is less than 1, hopefully you know that this figure over here is going to get much smaller. Well, not much smaller, a little smaller. So we're hoping that it will end up smaller in this area here. So the first thing we have to do, if you look at all the coordinates that they give us, P, Q, R, and S, they all have 3 in it. So whenever you're figuring out a scale factor, literally it says the word factor, so you should be thinking about multiplying. So we have to multiply all these numbers by the scale factor of 2/3. Sorry, my first time with the pen here. That's 2/3. So, anyways, so let's try doing that here. So the first thing I'm going to do, as you can see, I got to get all my new P prime coordinates, Q prime, here, here, and here. And what makes this hopefully an easier problem to do is they're all have the digit 3. So the first thing I need to be able to do is do 2/3 times 3. And the best way to do that is make it a fraction. So when I multiply across, I'm left with 6/3, which reduces to 2. So now I'm going to go ahead and every place I see a 3, I'm just going to replace it with the 2. And if it's positive, it's going to become negative. So this will become -2, comma 2. This will become 0, comma 2. This will become, I made a mistake with that. Let's see if I can press. Let's see. Do I press back? Let's see. I don't know. I already made a mistake, but that wasn't intentional. Or maybe it was intentional here. So if you look here, here, I should have put a positive 2 there. And then we have 2, comma 0. And then this one's going to be -2, comma 2. So now I go ahead and graph it, and hopefully it stays smaller here. So I go -2, +2, put a dot, call that P prime. Then I have 0, 2, looking good so far, got smaller. This is Q prime. And then over here I have 2, 0. So far so good, that's R prime. And now the last one is -2, +2. Wait a second, I have that point already. I think that's a math by mistake. Does anyone see what my mistake is over here? There's something wrong with this. Yeah, my pre-image, they're both negative, so that needs to be a negative here. So now if I graph it, -2, -2 is here. That looks much better. So now if I connect the dots here, 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 and here, whoa, what did I just do with my button there? Whoa, it's graphing everywhere. Maybe I'll color this in. How do I make it stop doing that? What did I press? Okay, I fixed it. So that was our first trial episode. See how the next one goes.